Welcome to Goalposts for Jumpers. I'm your host, Gareth Baker. I'm joined again with Vince and Alex. What's going on, guys?
Hello.
So, obviously, this week, something's massively changed. I'm not sweating my absolute tits off. It is still insanely hot in here. Alex has decided to live quite literally in the middle of Mordor. Frodo is destroying the ring over there as we're doing this podcast. If you do tune in on Spotify, Apple, or YouTube, etc., do us a favour, drop us a like, do you know what? Stop what you're doing now, pause it, go on WhatsApp, share this WhatsApp to at least 20 people, minimum, and say this is the best podcast you're ever going to listen to. We're not asking for much.
That seems like a lot. I wouldn't even do that.
I wouldn't have gone with WhatsApp. I'd have gone with Instagram. That would have been a bit easier.
Yeah.
How's Instagram easier than WhatsApp?
Because WhatsApp's people...
Who shares stuff on Instagram, like links?
Oh,
just to people...
all the time.
Yeah,
He's
just
always sending me stuff on Instagram.
100%.
This
What
is
are
a
you?
shit podcast.
Okay, well, I'm going to rescue it. One thing I've come across on Twitter this week, and it's absolute genius. I've loved it. Have any of you seen the football joke book that's going viral?
No.
Okay, so essentially I went on Twitter yesterday and this guy, Mike Edwards, @_Mike Edwards, tweeted, "In the library with my son and found this football joke book and I'm in absolute all of it. Unreal start with zero fact checking." This is the first joke. So you see, this is the football joke book that we're talking about with Jamie Vardy, Ronaldo and stuff on the front. Mm-hmm. The opening joke is, why do the clergy support Norwich City Football Club?
Clergy.
Because they play at Vicarage Road.
Clergy, Vicarage.
They also don't play at Vicarage Road. They play at Carrow Road.
Watford play at Vicarage Road. Wow, that would have gone right over my head.
charm.
Then, yeah.
That's a printed book. So here's another joke. Why was Busquets found at a Billie Eilish concert screaming and writhing around? Just prefacing this, everyone listening and you guys, these jokes are going to give you cancer. He was touched by the music. Why does Stella centre-back Magdalena Eriksson visit the library every night? So she can read the game even better. This is a printed book.
Why are you reading it?
Because
This shouldn't have left the library.
It's genius. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Doesn't
Who?
Doesn't anyone in this village play football?
Oh my God!
Wow. The thing is, you know he's sat at home laughing at this,
I
thinking
bet
it's
you- I bet
absolutely
you laugh.
hilarious.
I bet you
Knock,
laughed.
knock.
Who's there?
Les.
Les who?
Les, go watch the Milan derby.
Oh, my word. It's annoying.
Why are you looking at me like I wrote the book?
Well, you're saying it.
Yeah,
So as far as
It's
I'm
got
concerned,
like
you're complicit.
10,000 retweets. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Needle.
Needle who?
Need a little star like Kante if you want to win the midfield battle.
Can we swear?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Vince, don't try and get this.
Knock,
It's
knock.
fine. Who's there?
We'd
Weed who?
we'd really like to get 3 points today.
Do you know what would be hilarious? If a manager came out and just instead of doing his pre-match interview, just went, knock, knock. It's there.
That would get me fired up. So that is an actual real printed book. I feel like I've genuinely annoyed you guys.
The
Like,
whole- To be fair-
I want to die.
It's one of them books your nan gets you for Christmas and you put it by the toilet and
Yeah,
you read
it
it
is.
once
yeah,
and
but,
go,
right,
no.
no, it's a kind of book like you give to your son, Vince. Like you go to WH Smith, you see that, and be like, "Oh, a football joke book," and your son would be crying his eyes out because you've got him the worst present in the world. But it looks good.
That's definitely an Alex mum present, that, for sure.
My mum once got me a disguise for Christmas.
She got you a what?
The
A disguise.
glasses.
What do you mean a disguise?
Oh, you know, the classic glasses, mustache, nose.
Did she just not want to look at you anymore?
Just thought she'd get me a disguise. She wrapped it as well. So I actually unwrapped a disguise, which was a nose, a mustache, and glasses.
That's horrific.
Yeah,
Did it ruin your Christmas? Did you wear it?
I did. Yeah,
For how long?
I'm still wearing it now.
Told you it looks the same.
Has anyone seen Carrie Katona, by the way?
Yeah.
On Twitter?
Doing
Back on OnlyFans.
Jeez.
I swear, I went on Twitter that day. I logged in. It was the first tweet I saw, and I immediately closed the app and felt sick.
It's a really tough. Have you subscribed then?
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that people will reply and saying, "This reminds me of Damien Duff at Chelsea." because she looks honestly.
Like
Blonde
Damien
hair,
Duff.
short hair.
Does she?
Look at she looks like Damien Duff. You can't unsee
Now,
it.
Damien Duff's OnlyFans, that I wouldn't subscribe to either.
No. Yeah. So football chance. Wanted to ask you guys. Right?
Chance.
What did I say?
Chance.
Yeah.
Oh, like chance.
Yeah.
Oh, I
What
thought
do you
meant, like-
understand?
I don't know whether it was chance, like chancy.
Football chance.
Is he in a mood today or something?
It's the Welsh, mate.
Can you get your phone up?
Yeah.
Grab TikTok up. I've sent you a clip, right? So I want to say football chance. Some are absolutely genius. So Derby County obviously have come back out from League One to the Championship. Obviously a massive club. They shouldn't be nowhere near League One. You guys know who Nathaniel Mendes-Lang is, correct? Well, you should do, because he's got 2 goals against United in the Premier League when Cardiff beat Manchester United. And I support Cardiff, and you guys support Manchester United, and we beat you, and Mendes-Lang scored 2 goals. Correct. So, obviously, hold this up to the mic so the audience at home can hear. So this is a chant. So
Nathaniel Mendes-Lang does have no neck.
no, that's
Yeah, he's
So
He's
go on
all
to the
shoulders.
comments. 'Cause I know someone's actually commented the lyrics to that. So, so the actual lyrics are: he went to Cardiff, he took him to the Prem, he came to Derby to do the same again. He'll rob your bird's phone, and he will bang her fucking. That's not the same chant. That's not the same chant. That's not the same chant.
He got you left Cardiff for bad reasons, didn't he?
I obviously don't want to, because it's speculation.
Is it speculation? Not.
Was it
Nothing
something to
confirmed. It
domestic
was
violence?
Yeah.
no. I don't
That's
think
what.
so.
That's
I
what.
thought
that's
it was-
Well, I don't know.
Uh,
I thought it was minors.
really bad now. I read that out, but no.
I don't think it matters,
I'm
but you don't
already under
care.
fire from last week calling that fucking Liverpool fan a nonce, which he's
Well,
not.
no,
a
it's
nonce.
the
he's done it
Well,
again.
I'm saying he's not a nonce, obviously.
Well, not obviously to be.
Well, we don't actually know, but I just
Of course, he's not. No.
An Astrid Wet, I don't want to kill her. Like,
No, you don't want to kill anyone.
no, as you said, it was hyperbole.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Hyperbole. It's alright. It's close.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
It's not hyperbole.
It's hyperbole.
I prefer hyperbole. Solanke has signed for Tottenham. I actually thought great signing, first and foremost. I kind of argued the points that Tottenham have been without an out-and-out striker since Harry Kane's left. Richarlison, for me, I just never really rated. Like, he's shown moments of genuine quality, especially when he was at Everton. He was attracting interest from Barcelona at one point. He just wasn't someone who could really click Tottenham into place. But I feel like Solanke is that player. Like, you can't discount the fact he's got 30-plus goals in the Championship. I know it's not a Premier League, but 21 Premier League goals last year. I feel like that's the final piece of the puzzle for Tottenham. Apparently, the poll I put up argues against me. 70% of people disagree and think it's a meh signing.
I'm with the mayor.
Are you?
Yeah, I think if you go back to not last season, the season before, possibly the worst striker ever to play in the Premier League, I reckon. Liverpool were buzzing. They got even a decent fee for him because he was just awful, wasn't he? But he was decent last season. But this is what Tottenham do. They'll go out and spend a lot of money on something that's a risk, like Richarlison, and it never seems to pay off for them. So is it going to be another one of those where it doesn't pay off, or is it going to be one of the ones where he bangs in? I don't think he's going to bang goals in for them.
I was very much on the side of it wasn't a brilliant signing because of the player profile who he is. I just thought Dom Solanke, he's had one good season. It's one of those where I thought, do you know what? It's all right. He might get 5 or 10 goals. But then I watched Adam Cleary. Do you know who Adam Cleary is?
I don't.
He's of 4-4-2. He's brilliant.
Oh, I know 4-4-2.
He's absolutely brilliant. But he broke down exactly the player profile that Tottenham need and this Ange side need. And they need someone who's going to stay in the box and grab a goal.
100%.
He's going to do the things, the basics of a striker well. He's not going to be out on the left or out on the right. What Tottenham lacked last season was someone to put the ball in the back of the net from around the 6-yard, 18-yard box. Dom Solanke's numbers, when you look at them in terms of expected non-penalty goals, they were right up there. I think he's in the top 2 or 3 on every metric for a striker last season. So if he performs like he did last season in that Bournemouth side for Tottenham, you might see a striker who gets 20-plus goals in the Premier League.
I would think so. And, I'm not saying Bournemouth are a bad side at all. They're not. But you look at the quality Tottenham have in comparison. If he's scoring 21 Premier League goals for Bournemouth, battling out in the bottom half of the table, with players like Son around him. Do you know what I mean? Like,
But didn't you say it was transfer of the season? Or
no, I said it might be the sign of the season in the Premier League. Because I think it could, mate.
65 million for me, I can't get past
But that's the going rate.
A lot of money.
Going
It is the go, and you weren't
in the Premier League.
Get
So 65
Solanke for any less than that.
No, not in the Premier League. But if you go abroad, you're not paying anywhere near that for a striker.
No,
it's
so
the
I
Premier
think
League,
so.
though,
I
isn't it?
actually think the other player that they could have bought was Fulkrug, who would have done
Yeah.
very similar in terms
I
of
agree.
attacking.
How much do you think he would have cost?
Well, he costs-
he's moved to West Ham
Yeah.
now.
17
half,
million?
half that.
Yeah, something
if
like that.
But they're very different ages. Fulkrug's 31 now, and kind of that side of his grip. But what I will say for the Solanke signing is the big reason why Ange has bought him is because his pressures are well above anyone else in the Premier League. He leads that in terms of pressing defences. He's got. He scored. I think he scored against Newcastle last season as well, just from pressing the goalkeeper. In terms of his pressing and turnover that creates shots on goal, he was number one as well. So what Ange wants to do is obviously a striker who's going to do that, and Dom Solanke fits that bang on.
So if that's the case, explain why Klopp couldn't do that with him.
I think he's a different player
well,
now.
I think he was much younger as well. I think he's found his feet.
Yeah,
in
but
the
you can't
Championship.
be. He was bad.
He's
really
come
bad.
up about 5 different levels, I would say, like from where he was at Liverpool.
Bournemouth
I
were a
thought he
good
was
side.
awful. I thought
Yeah,
he was awful.
real bad. He was bad.
But I do think last season you can't say he was awful in terms of his pressures, in terms of his actual goal, his output, non-penalty goals. He's right up there with Isak, Haaland, Watkins last season. I think you've got to give him a chance. I actually think you're probably right. And I don't
think
know
he
whether
did great.
that's where you were going down that line, but what Adam Cleary described was...
No, I just think it could be the signing of the season, just because, as you mentioned with Klopp, I feel like too young, wrong system for him. Bournemouth worked for him, and I think Tottenham it's just that final piece of the puzzle. You look at Son, Kane, what they were doing, assists to each other, goals to each other. I can see that happening with Solanke. I can genuinely see him easily getting into the early 20s, maybe late 20s at Tottenham if they play well this
He's
season.
I hope he
not gonna-
does.
He's not going to bang a goal in from 30 yards, but he's
No.
going to be in the box.
But
That's
he's
what I
gonna
mean.
be
And he'll
there.
stay there, as you mentioned.
You say different system. Liverpool and Spurs have a similar system now in a way they
I
press,
wouldn't- I'm not sure
the
if
formation that they play. They play the same type of football. So, but it could be because he was young. I hope he does well. I hope he
think
does
he's
well
a
at Tottenham.
different player altogether. But
That one season he
I
was
remember
an
listening
animal.
to Frank Lampard when Solanke was coming through the Chelsea youth system, and Frank Lampard was waxing lyrical about Dom Solanke like he was the next big thing, and he always talks really highly of him. And that's not nothing. That's Frank Lampard talking about a striker who he thinks is going to go all the way. So it's no surprise from his point of view that he's where he is. I think for a lot of us, we probably thought he's at his ceiling. He can do it in the Championship, but when it comes to the Premier League, he's just not there. He was last season, and I think it's a good sign from Tottenham.
I think so. Another thing in the news, I don't know if you guys have come across it, but I was adamant this story about Mikel Arteta was fabricated and completely false. Have you seen what the Guardian
I've
have
seen
reported
this.
on the behind the scenes? I'm glad one of you hasn't seen it. So the Guardian have reported on some of the stuff Mikel Arteta has done in the background in terms of how he coaches his players, how he gets them motivated, and it is honestly the most insane thing in the world. So the Guardian reported, at a dinner with his players, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta secretly hired a team of professional pickpockets. The sleight of hand artists were tasked with going around the tables, pinching phones and wallets from an unwitting first team squad. At the end of the meal, Arteta stood up and asked the team, to empty their pockets. A number of players were missing valuable items. The idea was to teach his squad the importance of being ready, alert, and prepared at all times.
It's legit. That's true.
That's real.
No way.
He hired thieves to steal their phones.
While they're
purpose.
on chill time.
Yeah. Like,
It's not going to teach you.
I honestly don't know.
when have you ever gone to a restaurant and thought, oh, I need to just be alert at all times here while I eat my
At
steak?
the moment,
'Cause
all the time.
there might be a hired pickpocket in the room.
What does that teach you in terms of translating it into the football pitch? I don't think it teaches
doesn't
you
translate.
I get the mindset of it. It's be focused, be ready at all times. But come on.
You've got 90 minutes. You're going to be
It's a-
that. You're a top level
And it's a
athlete.
job.
Do you know what,
It's
though?
a job.
Yeah.
You've
No.
got your personal life. It's not all about your job, is it?
Now I think about it, they must be so effective. I actually think they'll be on the pitch sometimes
Checking
thinking,
their
oh,
pockets.
rememver when Arteta got pickpockets?
Yeah, it just,
I need to stay alert.
Handing each other 50p.
It's madness.
Each other 50
It's
pence,
madness.
yeah.
But what Arteta's done at Arsenal, you cannot argue with so far.
Well, obviously it's working.
Is it?
I think he's been
Is
a
it working?
revelation.
Is it working? It
I
won't,
think
yeah.
I think it's working.
You look at, they nearly won the title last
to
year.
compete
Yeah,
with
but
the
there's
City
always
side.
been a nearly. So Liverpool have done
Yeah,
that
but
for years.
they've
and what's the
never
first
been.
thing
They
everyone
haven't been in
says?
title
They
races.
were terrible for a long
No, but
time.
how many times have we said this about Liverpool? We'll give them Liverpool fans will give them a bit of abuse when they're gone, oh yeah, well, we've taken City all the way to the end. Yeah, but you didn't win it. Doesn't matter if you don't win it.
But they were the next best thing.
No one's
going
gonna
to
remember that.
And they actually beat City.
Don't get me wrong.
Last season.
I want
Like,
Arsenal
they
to
beat
push
them.
for it, but I just think like no one's going to remember that in 5 years' time. Do you remember that time when we
No,
finished second
But
by
it's not
3
over.
points?
So I think the project is massive. To take them from a side that is around 4th, 5th, 6th, and particularly under Unai Emery, who was struggling and it's a great manager, to turn that around to a title challenging side, that's major. That is big.
So
I
when
think-
does he
would
when
you
does he
not
get
take him at Man
scrutiny
United?
for not
Jesus.
winning a trophy? How long does he
Oh,
get?
but I think he's got 1 or 2 more seasons,
Because
and
big-
then it's going to
Probably a
be
couple of seasons, and then
big teams don't get
they'll
as
be
long as he
expected
Has he
does.
not? He's won a trophy at Arsenal.
FA Cup, didn't he? I think he won.
His first season.
I think he did win an FA Cup, but like
I think.
I said, I'm with you guys. I'm just throwing this
I think
out
he's the
there. I
second
think
best
he's
manager
good.
in the league.
I probably agree,
Yeah.
especially now. Now Klopp's
Yeah,
gone for
I think
sure,
he's second best manager in the league,
Yeah.
and I would take him at Man United all day long.
and the football they play is brilliant.
But I think he's making mistakes, and I think he's learning from them. So do you remember the first time Anfield, where I think arguably they lost the title from that point on? He got the crowd ramped up.
Yeah,
He shouldn't have done
shouldn't
that.
have done
All
that.
the antics on the touchline, maybe he softened that. But then last season he went again and was doing it again. But I do think he's fine tuning a system, and that Arsenal side, I think he'll win the league this season.
you're confident with that, aren't you?
I think they'll go.
His
and win it.
hair freaks me out.
Goalposts TV. The UK's best worst podcast.
Goalposts TV, the UK's best worst podcast.
At a dinner with his players, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta asked them what colour tie he was wearing before turning around to face the wall. When one first teamer responded that he was wearing a red and white striped club tie and a half Windsor knot, Arteta replied, "Oh, I am I?" and appeared to fiddle with his collar. "Is that what you think?" he continued. "Well, if that is what you think, I have something to tell you, something that may shock and discredit you." His back still turned, the Spaniard emitted a light grunt from the effort of whatever hurried manoeuvre he was administering to his neck region, and that thing is as follows. At this point, the Gunners' boss turned back to face his squad, drawing gasps as he revealed he was not, in fact, wearing a tie at all.
They're paid to do stuff like that. Paid. And they're releasing stuff like that.
It's the
What
most David Brent thing in the
Oh
world.
my word.
He's David Brent. It's working.
Well, do you remember the Arsenal documentary when he played You'll Never Walk Alone in
I've never
training?
watched it. I haven't watched that.
He played
Is it
You'll Never-
good?
yeah, it's really good. But he played You'll Never Walk Alone in training the week before
Why?
Liverpool game to try and get him used to the atmosphere.
Didn't they get beat?
Oh, he got battered.
Yeah.
I think he got beat for like 4. I think it was 4-0.
Yeah.
To get used
Any
to the
little edge, I
atmosphere.
guess, isn't
It's, hang on, just on the Liverpool atmosphere, that only plays at the start of the game.
Yeah.
It's not during
I think
the game.
I think he played crowd noise as well. I mean,
The Liverpool atmosphere, which quite literally dies after the kickoff.
you
Unless
said
it's in
that.
Europe.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't rate it. Where are you going? Alex is going to turn the fan off. The only thing that was cooling us down in this fucking lava house.
Two lies and a truth, where two stories are lies. One is true. You gotta guess which one is the true story. It's crazy.
Another Two Lies and a Truth quote edition again because I enjoy doing it so much. I might just do them as quotes from now on. I prefer that dynamic, and I feel like
I like
you
it.
exhausted.
Oh, I've
The
done
wi-
every
yeah.
story imaginable.
The
on
amount of
football.
times I Google weird football stories, I was like, yeah, I've just seen that. I've seen that.
Yeah.
Alex has done
You
it.
know everything.
Yeah, pretty much. I know whenever Rat has ever scored a goal in football.
Once.
Yeah, literally.
In Romania.
So, quote edition. We're going to start off. So, obviously, anyone doesn't know where it is. 3 stories, 2 are lies, 1 is true. Alex and Vince have got to guess, and so do you at home, which one is the true story. And the first quote this week comes from. What's up, staring yourself, mate?
Staring at you.
Seen him? This is the most narcissistic thing in the world, by the way. We're quite literally got a TV in the background of Alex doing his episodes. So Alex is looking at Alex, and also Alex on the phone.
To be fair, I put an episode of us. It's just automatically switched onto mine.
Narcissist.
It's better.
First quote is from Sir Bobby Robson, the late Bobby Robson, absolute legend, who once said, "We don't want our players to be monks. We want them to be better football players because a monk doesn't play football at this level."
Oh, tell that to Meme Machine.
Great shout.
Yeah.
Monk, the goalkeeper. Have you seen Mean Machine?
Yeah. Jason
Mean
Statham,
Machine.
innit?
Jason who?
Statham.
You said Jason
Do you remember
Statham.
when we went on an American podcast?
Yeah. What was it called? Big Screen Sports.
We went on Big Screen Sports, an American podcast. So you
Yeah.
can go and check it out. And we were guests on that episode. And we
for
had
Mean
to,
Machine. We had to
yeah.
watch. You didn't watch it, did you?
Oh, yeah, I did watch it.
Oh,
yeah.
did you?
Yeah.
Didn't you watch it like,
I'd watched
an
it.
hour before the episode
Yeah,
started?
but I'd watched it all before. Yeah. It's really sad.
Mean Machine.
Yeah, when the
Is
oh,
that- yeah.
Oh, when Danny Dyer dies, he gets blown up, doesn't he?
Is he chomping?
No, he goes back to his cell and
No,
they put
that's
a
the
bomb.
clean-
yeah,
Cleaner,
no,
wasn't
that's
it?
if the old
It's a-
guy dies.
Yeah, the old one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Cleaner, whatever
Yeah.
it is.
R.I.P. Anyway, next story is when asked by Wayne Rooney what he thought about his new skinny jeans, Rio Ferdinand responded, "You look like an egg with legs, Wazza."
Believe that.
Third story. Responding to allegations his job was under scrutiny, Wigan manager Paul... Responding to allegations his job was under scrutiny, Wigan manager Paul Gill responded, "If you want the rainbow, you've got to put up with the rain." Do you know which philosopher said that? Dolly Parton.
Paul Jewell had a sex tape.
Paul Gill had a sex tape.
Yeah, I
Paul Gill
remember.
did quite literally have a sex tape. Yeah. So obviously the first story was Bobby Robson saying monks don't play Premier League. Then Wayne Rooney has legs like he is an egg with legs, and apparently Paul Gill likes Dolly Parton. So you will find out the answer at the end of the episode.
Draw that footballer.
We're gonna draw a footballer. I bet you can't guess it.
If you don't guess it, you're a big fat...
Drawing.
Draw that footballer.
I bet you can't guess it. I bet you can't guess it.
Both a lovely, clean piece of paper, a lovely biro pen.
Look how clean my paper is.
Epic.
I'm going to give you some players to draw with a twist. So, we've got 3 rounds. 3 rounds of 1 minute.
Yeah.
I'm going to be counting you down. You have to draw and do your best artwork on the things I suggest. Now, you guys at home, you have to judge. Head to our Instagram. It's Goalposts TV.
Yeah.
You'll find our drawings and you'll be able to vote on these drawings as well. No pressure, but the loser has to do the chomp for the week. And this
What's a
week's
chomp?
chomp
What
is
is a chomp?
nightmare. So, for anyone who doesn't know the show, a chomp is when you have to say something pretty outrageous to get a reaction out of someone. And I spent a whole season last season doing that and got some pretty horrible reactions, a lot of abuse, and it was good fun. One of you is going to be subjected to that this week. But you have the chance not to be. You just have to draw really well.
Are we changing the rules a little bit and making it if it's funny? That's got to be.
So I'm going to judge. You're going to show me one by one, and if I like it, it depends how much I like it. So it might be laughter. It might be realism. It might be
Effort.
effort.
So you just basically choose it based off who knows.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
Got to be me, right?
Are you ready, guys?
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Round 1 is 1 minute long. Your footballer to draw is Erling Haaland. Go. You guys have got 1 minute to score to draw Erling Haaland, and Erling Haaland is quite a difficult person to draw. I will say that. I'm going to be judging you based on artistic talent, but also if you do a funny drawing, I'm going to give you extra points.
1 minute later.
Stop your drawing. Okay, we're going to be doing a reveal, and starting off, Vince. I'm not going to go to you. I'm going to go to Baker's first.
Well, do him first.
You first.
Okay.
Hi, guys.
Honestly,
It looks like it.
honestly, it's not bad. I thought it said hi gogs. That was the first thing. Hair not bad.
The hair is what I was laughing at.
It's an incredible knee. That is a really incredible knee.
Thank
Why has
you.
he got? I mean, those aren't feet, are
Because
they?
I have a minute.
And that ball is not round. Do you know what? I'm going to give you
Yeah.
a 7 out of 10.
I'll take that.
Oh, I'm not winning then.
Vince,
Oh, I'm
when you're
not
ready,
winning then.
reveal
If
your
he laughs
Haaland.
heavily, then that's got to give me extra points.
Oh
No,
yeah,
I
if
ju-
he
I
laughs,
will not then.
Yeah.
It's a win.
That's a win. Haaland.
It's all
How's Haaland? How's Haaland?
got no knees.
He's kicking it with his fucking leg. He's fucking broke his leg.
Easy win.
Kicking it with his dick. He's kicking the ball with his dick. Oh.
options.
Oh, mate, I had a minute. What do you mean? I can't draw. I had a minute. I think that's pretty good.
Vince, that's shit. Vince, I'm going to give you a 9 out of 10.
Yes! Are you joking?
Hey, come on. Look
Right,
at
so
that.
basically, my next one, I'm going to draw with my fucking mouth.
So good.
How's it
Please
be
take-
that?
Please take it and sign it. Put it to the side because someone's going to want that drawing, Vince. Wow.
By the way, guys, if you're listening on Spotify, it's so worth going to YouTube and seeing these drawings.
An incredible
YouTube.com/Goalposts TV.
Correct.
Go on, mate.
Round 2, you will be drawing a footballer of my choice once again.
Yeah.
This time with a twist. You have 1 minute to draw Cole Palmer riding horseback. Go.
You're joking.
1 minute later.
3, 2, 1. Put down your pens, please. Right.
I actually. Why are you trying to look at my
We're
drawing?
coming
Do you
to-
see that?
It makes no difference if I look at it
What
or
do you
not.
mean?
Guys,
You
can
want to
stop
I bet you used to
arguing?
cheat in
This is
school,
really
didn't
annoying.
Flat out.
Vince,
Jealousy.
we're going to come to you first. Show me Cole Palmer riding horseback. Why has he got 2 heads?
Why is his head nay?
Where's the
I
head?
don't have time to draw it because you only give me a minute.
So you drew his head
Nay
as
takes
nay.
longer.
No, it doesn't.
More than a head.
No, yeah.
So instead of a head, he drew
Writing nay.
Oh, I get it.
Right, so te-
No, I get that.
yeah,
So
the- thank you. It's crossing his arms, thank you.
technically, that's not a horse.
No, no. The horse's legs are at the bottom of the horse.
But can you say that the stomach is at the bottom of the horse?
No, because it's not a snake, Baker. It's a fucking
So if
horse.
you
Dogs,
turned
so
a
shut your
horse-
mouth. Show
His
yours.
legs are
Isn't that a dog?
incredible.
Isn't that a dog?
Vince,
But it looks
do you
like a
know
dog.
what? I get where you're going with the cold Palmer.
Thank you.
I'm going to give you a 7.5
How
out of
is
10.
that 7?
But he's-
I'm gonna
It
give that
doesn't
7.
Have you
a
given the
head.
celebration? I bet he hasn't done it.
Baker, show me Cole Palmer riding
He's
horseback.
folding his arms. That's not what he does.
Oh, sorry, mate. That's not the Mona Lisa. My horse has a willy.
I don't think
It's a dog.
I don't think being crass is going to be what gives you more points here.
No, but horses have big willies.
I know.
How many times have you seen a horse's willy before? Like, they always have their willies out.
What I'm a little bit disappointed by from you, Baker,
What?
is that
That's my level drawing.
that would have been really funny, but that
What?
smut.
He's just, I told you, he's just going to favour you every time.
Vince's horse might even be better than yours. Horses don't have feet. Just so you know, you don't.
Oh, they have pegs, do they?
Hooves in nonsense. I didn't get to draw the lines on them because I had a minute.
Those are hooves, are they?
I'll show you now.
They're rectangles, mate.
Please don't edit the. Oh God.
Your horse is walking on rectangles.
No, you can't. You can't adjust it. It's done. Why is he smiling?
Because he's happy. Look, he's got a wrecked penis.
Baker, I'm going to give you an 8 out of 10.
You've done that purely because he moaned.
No, I
because
think
he's
that-
not even
Oh
got the
my
right
God.
celebration here.
Do you know
It's
why
better than yours.
It's the wrong celebration. It's not even Cole Palmer. That could be a security
That's what
guard
he does,
on his
mate.
horse
That's what he
guarding.
does.
May the best man
Round
win, mate.
3.
Good luck.
And final round. You have to draw
Yeah,
in 1 minute
yeah.
a footballer of your choice, but
You
this
said-
footballer has to be swimming. Your time starts
You said,
now. Go. 1 minute to draw a
You said-
footballer drawing.
I don't know.
Swimming.
I don't.
1 minute later.
2.
Stop, look at me.
One.
You keep cheating.
Your time is up.
I've finished my pen's down.
Now, guys,
Is that cheating?
I'm going to ask you
reveal.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see it, by the way.
to reveal your...
Can I actually complain?
You can.
He keeps
Okay,
looking
so
at my
what you
drawing.
gotta
It's
do
just a
is
habit.
reveal
And,
your
and,
players
he
at
just
the same
and he
time.
just showed me his, and it takes away the fun out of the game. I don't
I'll
want to
send
play
you an
anymore.
email. Okay. Put it in an email. I'll send it. Okay. When you're ready, you have to reveal your footballer swimming. And I have to correctly guess it in 3, 2, 1. Both of you.
Yeah, you know what that is.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Right,
You know
as soon as
that is
wait.
right? No, you're not allowed to say anything.
I
because
won't,
I've
but
gotta guess it.
when you find out.
You're not allowed to say anything. You're not allowed to say anything. Baker, I can't see your
The
face.
confidence
put a
of him
headband
saying,
on it.
Don't say anything.
"What are you thinking? Any idea? You haven't even look at mine.
The
It's
only
so
thing I can
obvious.
think of is that's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and the only thing I can think of on yours is
Come on.
Wayne Rooney.
No.
Yeah.
I've got both of them now.
Yeah,
I got one of them first.
Who was
What was
first? Me.
If they're correct,
Yeah.
yeah.
this person gets the points. Is it Kylian Mbappe?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Come on.
How did you get that though?
Look
He
at
said
his
the
face.
headband.
Did you get that?
No, it's because he said headband. So what you say is I put some earphones in Alex's ear and Vince's with Slipknot playing at maximum volume. I've got to whisper a phrase, and he's got to try and guess what I'm saying. Are you ready, Alex?
Huh?
Did you stop doing that?
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you actually ready?
Yeah.
Press play. Okay, so he's... Can you hear me? Okay, so Alex...
I probably have to do it quite quiet.
So he's got to try and guess. Phil Brown likes to punch rats in their stupid, smelly faces.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Right. Let's go.
I can hear you, but you probably have to be quite quiet.
Phil Brown.
Umbro.
Phil Brown.
Goalposts.
Phil Brown likes to.
Philip Abellio.
Phil Brown likes to.
Freestyle.
Phil Brown.
Oh, Phil Brown.
Nice. Phil Brown likes to.
Likes.
Phil Brown likes to punch.
Tomato juice.
Phil Brown likes tomato juice. Phil Brown likes to punch rats.
Moist rats.
Phil Brown likes to punch rats.
Oh, Phil Brown likes most rats.
This podcast.
Phil Brown likes most rats.
This podcast is so shit.
Phil Brown.
Phil Brown likes to punch rats.
Oh, marshmallow rats. Phil Brown likes
Phil Brown likes to punch rats.
Marcus Rashford.
Phil Brown likes to punch rats.
Marcus rats. Most rats.
Phil Brown likes to punch rats.
Phil Brown likes the most rats.
Phil Brown likes to punch.
Oh, marsh rats.
Oh my god.
What?
Phil Brown
do you
likes to
mean?
punch rats.
Posh dress.
He's never getting this, is he?
He's taking the piss.
Phil Brown likes to punch rats.
Phil Brown likes partial.
Phil Brown likes to punch rats.
Posh dress. Posh Becks. Posh and Becks.
He's getting further away.
He's worse.
He's getting worse. Phil
Brown likes
to punch.
Push.
Punch.
Smush.
Ah, he's over, mate. Chalk him.
Yeah.
You're done.
He's gone. That's out.
You're done.
Was it Phil Brown likes posh rats? No.
Phil Brown likes to punch rats in their stupid, smelly
I was
faces.
close.
I know
You said
were.
everything but punch.
I said rats. I said loads of
I-
rats, loads.
Every time. You're still screaming.
Sorry.
So
The music wasn't even playing.
you got to know it near. It was Phil Brown likes to punch rats in their stupid, smelly faces.
Oh, come on.
Okay,
Tough
right.
that.
Get Slipknot in Vince's ears. Right, so Alex, he's got to guess. Gareth Southgate likes to eat salad whilst wearing his mum's knickers.
Okay. Okay. Go.
Ready? Right, Vince, you're up.
Hold on, I can hear you a bit.
Okay, well, fucking move away then.
I
You
can't
ju-
be out of
I
camera.
can hear you, but he moves closer. Gareth Southgate.
Gareth Southgate.
Oh my god, he's fucking better than you already. Gareth Southgate likes to eat.
Gareth Southgate likes titties.
Likes titties.
Titties.
Gareth Southgate likes to eat.
Say that again.
Gareth Southgate likes to eat.
Gareth Southgate likes kissing.
How's he go kissing from eat?
I don't know. I got moist rats.
It's harder than it looks, isn't it? Oh my word.
Gareth Southgate likes to eat.
Gareth Southgate, I can't get the next bit.
Gareth Southgate likes to eat.
Likes to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gareth Southgate likes to eat.
Salad.
You got to guess.
You know when you become aware of what you're doing in your life? I'm whispering salad to Vince.
Yeah. And he's not getting it.
So what is it? Gareth Southgate likes to eat
Salad.
salad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whilst wearing.
Whilst wearing.
How is he so much better than you?
Okay.
His mum's knickers.
No. Say it again.
His mum's knickers.
That's hard. All I can see is teeth looking at me.
Tell him he's got a guess.
Oh, sorry, I got to
Go
guess.
guess.
Yeah, I got to guess. Gareth Southgate likes to wear.
No.
Gareth Southgate. I've lost it. I've forgotten.
You've lost it. Okay. Gareth Southgate likes to eat salad
Gareth Southgate likes to eat salad
whilst wearing
whilst wearing
his mum's knickers.
small tits.
Why is it always tits?
I don't know.
His mum's knickers.
Got to guess,
I can't even see what he's saying. His lips.
He's literally just
He's
staring
just
at me.
staring at you.
Just-
Yeah, I'm trying.
It's not a staring contest,
really
you're
uncomfortable.
free.
Sorry, it's just your mouth is everywhere. It's hard.
His mum's knickers.
His-
knickers.
His mum's
Knickers.
pants,
Knickers.
knickers.
Yes!
Oh, scumbag.
That's hard, mate. All I'm doing is focusing on your mouth. That's all.
Well,
I'm
that's
focusing
probably
on.
what you should do.
Yeah, but then when you're
I
trying,
would focus on my ears.
when I can't see what you're actually saying, it's hard to put through a guess. And you must have just been talking rubbish.
I was. I said moist rats.
Moist rats. That's me.
Right, well, that's
that was
everything
fun.
I've got for the week. We do have a little bonus feature at the end. Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. If you want to see this feature, it will be exclusively on YouTube and our TikTok and Instagram. You can follow all those pages. They're all at Goalposts TV. Come and support us. Make sure you tune on YouTube to see what we're about to do next. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Hey guys, Baker here. Just realised that I didn't reveal the answer to 2 lies and a truth on the podcast, which just sums up pretty much today's recording session. So just need to know from you guys, which did you think was the true story out of Bobby Robson saying that Monks can't play in the Premier League, Patrice Evra saying that Wayne Rooney looks like an egg with legs, and then the other one, which was I don't remember. Oh, the Paul Jewell saying that about Dolly Parton. Which one do you think is true?
The true story is obviously Bobby Robson, 100%.
Why do you think that? Hello? Hello? It is the end of the episode now. Vince was too stupid to send a voice note, but he agreed with Alex. He said he believed the Bobby Robson story was true. I can confirm that the Bobby Robson story was true. Bobby Robson once said that he doesn't need Monks playing for his team. He needs better players because Monks don't play at this level. No one ever truly knows what the fuck he was on about, but that's the true story. Good night and God bless.
All right, guys, welcome to this bonus feature. This feature is called, I don't know, Super Water Silly Feature. So this game, what it entails is we've got to have our eyes closed and fill our mouths up with water. Stop touching my arse, you weirdo. We've all got to close our eyes and try not make eye contact with each other.
Close our eyes and we just look anywhere.
Right, go.
Oh, your eyes were still open then.
We've Stop. Mate, his eyes are so big.
Wait.
Are you just sat there with your eyes open? You were just sat there just looking at everyone. Do you understand?
Yeah, close your eyes, open your eyes. If no one's open,
But you've got to look at either me or Alex
Yeah.
each time. Yeah. Fuck this.
Oh, Father Time, speaking wisdom into my mind. Tell me stories of all that are great. Cherish these days.